sunset tonight. I've got a job to find, and if I win tonight, I'm so tired tonight. I fall asleep when I'm alone.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to live New Hampshire Speedway High Country Truckin, presented by the Next Gen Racing. That's right, moving from the high banks of Talladega to a very short track here, Loudon, USA here for the truck action. Appreciate everybody. And we got a huge field here with some monster trucks about to storm around this very small track here in New Hampshire. 32 with some bad fast gentlemen. Some bad fast trucks on a bad fast little track. We just went from a high speed track here tonight. It's going to be very interesting. We're in the middle of qualifying here. Let's listen to the sights and sounds of what's going on. These guys are gearing up here to get set. Some awesome racing trucking action going on in New Hampshire. And it's also the first race of the chase here. So let's go ahead and give you an idea of what we're about to see here. How to give you the rundown of the chase order there. As these boys, man, are, that's your guys right there. Going for the chase opportunity tonight. And an opportunity to be a champion here as our chase starts. Round one here at New Hampshire. Like I said, we're middle qualifying. Right there's your grid. So to give you an idea of the drivers to look for, write them down, take your picks. There's only 8 of them are going to get to go to the next round there. Oh, we definitely got some familiar faces out here in this one. Most notably, Travis Pryor. Call him the kid here. And Keith Haney out there. Obviously, we got some of the older veterans out here. See a lot of the nicknames the guys, man, had like, where's Mud at? Mud, I'm trying to look for Mud. He's usually out there somewhere. And we definitely got Brian Dirt. So, yeah, Dirt and Mud. These guys got some unique stuff. But they've got David Worrell out there. A few other ones join in. Now we're up to 34. Wow, it's a huge field. We're going to have a full field here before it's over with. Monster truck action here. New Hampshire, first race of the chase. Next Gen Racing, High Country Truckin. Well, the good thing about a lot of these guys, they're from the NC area. That's right. So we got a lot of North Carolina, South Carolina boys out here. It's be interesting to see. Yeah, title sponsor, Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. So don't forget about that. Alright, we're done with qualifying. We're gridding up. Huge field here. Let's see if everybody grids up tonight. Well, on pole, Cameron Hearn. We definitely know that name. Man, knows how to wheel a car. There's old Royce. Check him out. Royce right there, starting second. Last week's winner. Third place, O'Brien Stealth. There he is, a man in stealth mode, starting at third. Thomas Haley in fourth. You got Jeff right there. Apple Green sitting in fifth. They call him the Owl Man. He's starting fifth. Travis Smith in sixth. Justin Rivert in seventh. Terry Renard. Hope I said that right. If not, we'll get up with him. We'll get it right. Starting at eighth. Ninth place got Michael right there. 10th place, old Brian Dirt. He's starting 10th. Rounds out our top 10. I tell you what, a lot of these guys got some unique names. And new league, a lot of new drivers. Big field here. Short track. Looks like everybody's going to grid up because we got 34 of them out there. We've only got about 3 of them left here, not in the grid here. So it's going to definitely be huge tonight. First round of the chase, Next Gen Racing, High Country Truckin, sponsored Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet out here. So it's going to be interesting to see as we're getting set of what's going to be left here. Looks like all 34 trucks gridded up here tonight. So batten down the hatches. Boy, I'll tell you what, fasten the seat belts. Like I always say, if you got a seat belt in your recliner, I want to see that picture because that'd be very interesting to check out. We got 175 laps around a short track. Can go by very quickly, can go by very long depending on the cautions here. So it's going to be interesting to see what these guys do. Like I said, 34, some trucks around here. They're going to storm around this little track. Yeah, Travis way back there in 24th, way back in the back. But hey, if he's patient, he can bring that self to the front there. So, and he's got to be patient. Just be kind of calm, cool. See what happens. The 76 is on the outside. Here we go. Not a problem, Dan, as always. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Pace cars in. Lap one here is going to be complete of 175. There's a man on the inside. Now, this is going to be kind of a one groove. You got to be very careful coming in there. The braking points are the one thing. Everybody has different braking points. Cameron Hearn takes it up front. Boyce right there behind him in second. So you got to be very careful. The 76 gets a good run. Hang on to it. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens throughout this one, as these guys are going to have to be very patient. Patience is the thing. This track, I mean, that's going to be everything. So a lot of trucks out here, a lot of action that we're going to keep up with. Is up front, they're still nose to tail. Storming around here, Travis Smith right there in the 4th place spot. Justin sitting in 5th. O'Brien right there sitting in the 6th spot. Jeff in 7th. Terry 8th. Brian, another Brian Dirt right there in 9th. Eric Blunt sitting in 10th in the back, and they are still going single file. That's what you're going to see here, is these guys will get nose to tail very early on, as that middle to high lane is going to be the preferred lane here. You can try the inside if you want. It's going to get very slick though down there. So that middle line is going to be the preferred line here coming through this whole entire time. You see right there the 31 and the 24. Actually the 9 and the 24, they'll go side by side. It's going to bring along though the Mountain Dew man himself. Justin's going to bring that 24 on the underneath. If you get too high and wide out of the groove, you're going to get freight trained by here very quickly. It's one of these tracks you just got to be very patient with. You know what you have, know going through the turns here. Wow, we got some trucks, man, going into the pits early. Still a 31 up there. He's taking a very high line. Thomas is. He's getting dropped back very quickly. So getting freight trained by. You're going to start seeing the guys that are used to using their tires here. The ones that are definitely going to use their tires and be very careful with them. That's the ones you gotta, those are the guys that are going to bring them to the front. Right now, Terry, he's looking like he's in the 8th spot. 31 machine, just not having the feel that he wants. Thomas definitely just not, the truck's not doing what he wants it to do right now. He's trying on a high line, so I don't think the high line's going to come in later on here for the 95. They get very close. He's on the back deck lid of him. Almost some contact made there. Now that number 4 machine, he's got a purple machine out there. Looks like one of the, you may ever know what the Nerds candies was. That's what it looks like, one of them little Nerd. So he's got the Nerd truck running around out there. But it reminds me of, you look real quick, but it is a purple machine, so cool looking paint job. Ooh, 95 got really loose in front of him. Something you don't want to see. Those guys out there, that's what I'm saying. If you drive it in too hard in the turns, it definitely will get loose on you real quick like. All right, we got the Z-Rex machine right there. That's Eric Blunt, the 99. It's a good looking paint job on that truck. Right there. Guy did a good job on it right there. He's got Pepsi on it. And I think it's called, I can't really look on the side of it. We'll have to get a rundown order here. We'll get a good shot of all these trucks out here as they storm around here. The New Hampshire's one of these tracks where patience is key. You definitely don't want to. As right now, Cameron Hearn has put a hurting on the field. He's 2.7 seconds. Now, the one thing about this track, it's a big field here. So we got 30 trucks out there already. It's a big field here, but you also got to think about it is once that leader gets up there in the middle of traffic, well, guess what? He's going to be in traffic for most of that race. So danger lurks around every corner. Right now, the 13 machine of Victor Wagner, he's sitting in the 13th spot. Hey, what's going on, Pat? Dorian, John, just appreciate everybody coming out here. As yeah, this is round 2 here. Round 1 of the chase for these guys tonight. Get you an idea right there. That's your chase drivers, folks. So that'll give you an idea. Keep those drivers in mind because, hey, they're looking to try to go on to next week and vie for a championship because, oh, we got a wreck. The 13, boy, he just shot to the moon, and he is still up in the air. What a ride. Under caution for the first time tonight. Wow. Let's go back on that one again because, wow, he just got obliterated. Thirteen's coming out of there as we're watching the replay here. Oh, he hit the wall, bounced off of it, and I think the Miller machine got into him a little bit. Oh, that looked like a turtle out there running all over the place. Wow. Yeah, he got shot to the moon on that one, didn't he? Lift off. You're right, John. Absolutely, yeah. So we have liftoff. Good grief. That's a good turn point. Well, pit road is a very, very busy place right now. Wow. Every one of these trucks coming in here, they're all screaming for tires. On the caution here for the first time. Lap 11 of 175. Ooh, that was well, we'll have to see if the 13's okay. I mean, that dude right there, definitely so. Well, 30 trucks here, gridded up tonight. These guys, man, definitely looking good. Want to appreciate everybody coming out here as always. And these guys out here definitely are putting on a very good show, man. As the High Country Truckin Series here, Next Gen Racing, sponsored by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. These boys are definitely putting on a very, very good show, week in and week out. And tonight's no different. So it's interesting to see what happens here. Hey, I enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoy it either way. What y'all thinking about the racing so far? It looks like Sagan Daytona. The man up front, Richard Smith. Wow, there you go. He said even the Russians give it a 10, huh? Yeah, well, there you go. Cameron Hearn comes out in third. He was dominating there for a while. He had almost a 3-second lead out front, running this one around. We definitely know who that is. Richard Smith right now is going to lead the way. As lights on the pace car still on here. Got Brian Dirt right there in second. Cameron Hearn third. Travis Smith fourth. And Roll Royce, he's sitting in fifth. That's your top 5 running order right there. Let's go look at some of the regulars here. Obviously, we've got there's Eric Blunt. There's OTA, Travis himself, Stealth, Brian up there in 7th. Let's see, let's see here. I can't remember who the Mud was. Where's Mud? Can't see where Mud. There he is. Damien Mud. There he is. He back 26, first man lap down. Harry Dodd, 27th. And Travis Pryor, 2 laps down. Don't know if he got caught up in the mess there. Wow. Yeah. John, you already planning on the 900 mark. Wow, I hear you. Well, lights off on the pace car. We're getting set to go back. Green flag racing here again. Folks, hang on to your hats. It's going to be very interesting as we grid them up here 2x2. And that's something about New Hampshire. You just got to be very careful at New Hampshire because you can get into an accident very easily with the braking points that these guys have. So here we go. Pace car is going to take that hard left turn off on pit road. Send these boys back out there running again around this track. Going to be lap 14 of 175. Pace car's in, green flag in the air. Here we go. They'll storm off into turn one. They'll still be stacked 2-2. Well, Cameron Hearn looks like he's wanting to take it 3 wide. He'll think better of it. He's got to be very patient at this point. He understands he's got a very fast truck. Don't want to mess anything up. Goes on the inside. He will take it 3 wide down the back stretch. Well, we got some trucks in the wall in the back there to jockeying it up. Look at them guys. 3 wide up front there. Stealth in the middle. Caution's out. Oh, we got a pile up. Going back here on the replay, see what we got. All right. Oh no. Delco right there. Not doing very well. Hate to see that he's going to get messed up in a... That's mud. We'll see what happened to him. See if he was just a victim of some circumstance here. There's nowhere to go. Oh yeah, 22. He got spun a little bit. Oh, clipped the 51 or the 81. And right into the wall hard, the 22, 027, 57. Ouch. Yes, definitely got problems already. Yeah, the 81, he's not doing very well out here tonight, but he's got time to click back here. Well, this is what happens on some short tracks. You know, you got some short tracks, definitely short tracks, and a lot of trucks. Got to be very careful out here, so... It'll be interesting to see what happens throughout this race. Yes, it is. It's a cool feature, and I got to give my hats off and credit to the league here at Next Gen. Oh, and by the way, if you like this, well, the same guys, Next Gen, we're going to be doing their Show Me the Green series on Friday night, starting this Friday. K&N style cars, that's right. This Friday here at Next Gen Racing. We're bringing the K&N series also on Friday nights there, so tune in for that. So if you like these drivers and like these cars, definitely tune in for that on Friday night. It's going to be interesting. And if you like the K&N car here on iRacing, which is the old style NASCAR car, which you just saw at the Wind's Tail, if you just watched that race at Talladega, which was an exciting one. So if you just watched that one, then you understand what I'm coming from when I say K&N cars. On Friday nights, we definitely, man, are going to see these guys run those cars around. It'll be interesting to see them as they storm around there in the K&N style. But tonight we got the Trucking Series here, and we're going to crown us a champion here in the next couple weeks. As the chase scenario, well, like I said, it's looking like this right there. That's your chase drivers. Definitely get your look at them. Get your guys out there because those are the ones that will go on to the next one. In 3 weeks, we're definitely going to crown ourselves a champ here in the High Country Trucking Series for the Next Gen Racing League, presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight. And then this Friday, we kick it off for the K&N cars here for the Next Gen Racing League. They got the K&N series, Show Me the Green, so it's going to be interesting. We got plenty of racing this week also, so it's going to be awesome. And right now, up front though, Brian's going to lead the way when the green flag flies. Travis Smith's going to be in second. Justin Rivett right there in third. Cameron Hearn's going fourth. And old Royce, he's still hanging on in fifth place right there. Absolutely. The Magic Mike. Oh, I hear you. Yeah. Well, there you go. Joe White, voice on the mic. As I want to appreciate everybody coming out. As always, it's a pleasure, man, to have everybody come out here. And definitely, yeah, we topped the 800 subscriber mark here at OSR Network. And my hat's off to all the viewers, the leagues, the drivers, because y'all the ones that did that for us. And my thanks to all of it. But we're here live for the Next Gen Racing Series, High Country Truckin, man. Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet, New Hampshire Speedway here And it's going to be awesome because we're live here on YouTube, Twitch, man, and Facebook Live. Take your pick. Hey, if you're on the Facebook side of things, shoot me a message over there. Get with you after the race. As always, hit a like, hit a share for these guys. If you don't like it, well, I don't know. You might want to see a doctor or see something, psychiatrist or something. Pace car's in, green flag in the air. Here we go. 1 at 33 gets a good jump. Brian does out front there with a 9 machine on the inside. Cameron Hearn's thinking about it. He's up high. He's got to get that run. Not where he wants to be. He's got the Mountain Dew machine on the inside of him. Well, the 67, he takes off, though. If he can get cleared of him, stealths behind side by side in the 76. That's what happens here. Be very, very quick, very methodical. Hey, check it out. Let's take the blimpy cam. Whoa, got some extracurricular activity going on. Oh, truck around in the back. No, he held on to it. Well, no, yeah. I think he held on to it. Yes, he did. Wow. I love that. Hey, what's up, Ray? Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on from Michigan? Look, we are under caution. Oh, man. I think it was one of the guys who were down there early on. We were watching it a minute ago. Yeah, they were 3 wide back there in the back. Got the Reese's machine back there also. Let's watch what happens. Ooh, you can bounce off that wall very easily. They're kind of jockeying around in the backside area back there, just like a little traffic jam going on. It's like the 23. Oh, the 28, they got bumped together a little bit. Oh, 77 went around. And then the 25 tried to, I hate to see that. That's checkmate machine there. David Worley, wow. Hate to see that on his end. Well, it's here's the thing with this track. You got to be very patient here. It is a short track, and you know and I know tempers could flare just a little bit, you know. No, it's not endorsed by Blimpy Sub, but I call it the Blimpy Cam just because I like the way Blimpy sounds. Hey, I do like Blimpy Sub. Blimpy Sub sound, you know what? I don't even think there's a Blimpy around where I'm at. I got a lot of Subway, but that just wouldn't sound right to go. The Subway blimp. How's that gonna be? Like, I don't know. They just don't go good. I think the Blimpy Cam sounds better. What are we gonna call it? The Sub Cam? We could call it Sub Cam. I guess we could do that. Yeah, Blimpy Cam sounds better though. Well, here we go. Under caution again here. And folks, this is your typical style, you know, short track racing. Or lap 22 here of 175. Like I said, we gridded up 30 machines here. 34 of them qualified. So it was awesome to see out there. As that man out front, number 33 machine, Brian Dirt. He's got that AC Delco spark plug machine looking good so far. Cameron Hearn right there on his back deck lid. It is a tough track, John, and that's the thing too. You got to think about this track out here. I don't know if it was the same driver that caused the last 2 or not there, LT. I'll leave the admins up to that one. I'll let them do their job on that. I'll just go up here and call this action that's going on. It's definitely some good action so far. As there's Justin Rivet. He's sitting in a 3rd spot. Cameron Hearn sitting in 2nd. Brian Stealth. Well, he's in stealth mode tonight, just hanging out. Definitely got some Jack Daniels, though, along with him. He's probably going to need it after this race. Who knows? He'll be sharing a lot of it. He's going to be like, look, he got a Mountain Dew machine right there in front of him, so I need some Mountain Dew to pour with my Jack. Usually it's Jack and Coke, I think. The Subby Cam, yeah. I just don't go as good as the Blimpy Cam. I don't know, Blimpy just sounds cool. I don't know. Yeah, New Hampshire's a good track. I do like the track. It brings a lot of good racing. So I do like this. And, you know, we're talking about Jack Daniels. Well, we got spark plugs, Sherwin-Williams. So we've got spark plugs, paint, Mountain Dew, and Jack. That's whew, that's electrocutal combination right there. All right, well, we're getting back here to go back green flag racing. That's what we do. We have fun up here, OSR Network. We make broadcasting fun, folks, and that is awesome. Well, like I said, if you haven't hit a sub, hit the like, go for these guys because they deserve it. Out here for the Next Gen Racing Series, Country Truckin here, presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet tonight, New Hampshire. Pace car is about to come in here, and then the turn number 3. We'll take it off to the grandstand here. Awesome. Yeah, no doubt. New Hampshire's a good track. I mean, it brings some good racing. What's up, George? How you doing? I hate to see that. Yeah, Irma. Pace car's in. Take the hard left turn. Here we go. Green flag. Cameron Hearn's going to try to get that inside going if he can. What awesome that Brian took the outside. That's unique. I would think he would have took the inside lane, but he opted to take the outside there. It's going to leave the door open for Cameron Hearn. I think it's because he knows that middle groove is the best way to be. Right now, the door-to-door coming out of turn down the back stretch. Yeah, got that 24 behind him right there. Oh. Yeah, John down there in Houston, he had to deal with Harvey. Whoa, Justin almost in the backside. Stealth, coming up in a stealth mode right now. Behind him, Royce. You got to count. Don't count him out in that 76 machine. He definitely knows how to get this thing done. He's definitely going door to door. Up front, though, Brian is holding off Cameron Hearn as they still will storm around here. Nose to tail. I'm trying to find all this action because we got a lot of action going on in this track. And we'll go back here to the back to number 2. Curtis Lowers, Keith Haney. Oh, we know that name. Boy, he has started. Folks, started 23rd. Caution out. Let's see what happens. Let's go back on the caution here. Long way to go. Absolutely. 83 up in the wall. Oh, it happened behind him. Yep, right there. Joshua Caudle. He got rid of a few thousand seats. Oh, okay. Didn't notice that. We're watching the replay here on what happened. Yeah, it's just it's gonna settle down a little bit. Oh, right here, yeah. Oh well, the 19 got in the back. Coors Light man got in the back of Piedmont. Well, he wasn't flying high right there. Made him fly just a little bit. So 94 went around. You can see that on him. Like I say, you just got to be very careful here. It's one of these tracks. You just got to be patient. You know. And they will. They'll settle down as this race gets on. As these guys, man, just getting used to driving around with each other. I was talking about Keith Haney. He's already moved that thing up, man, to 5th. Started back at 23rd. He did a first race here with these guys. And he picked a humdinger to get in here. Wow. Well, it's typical short track racing with a lot of trucks. It definitely is. I mean, these guys out here, you know, you got different braking points. A lot, you know, you got some new guys too. That's another thing. Keep in mind. Hey, this league out here. Let me give you a little history on the league, if I can, from what I know. I know if one of the other admins are listening, they can chime in also. The league has never been broadcasted before. Am I a rival to iRacing? No, I'm not a rival. Not me. The league has never been broadcast before, so I'm pretty much the first one they've had. And when I came here last several weeks, has been an awesome, and I appreciate it for these guys giving me the opportunity to showcase this league and whatnot. And it's very well done. So this right here, these guys never broadcast, but they bring out about 20 to 25 trucks every week, and they have been week in and week out. Well, ever since I come, they've kind of grown. So the exposure of them getting out there, and that's what happened. So they got a lot of new drivers. they come up here, and definitely is one of them things. Yeah, that 87, he's on the move. He's definitely one of the big movers here in the track. We know Keith, and actually Keith is battling for 2 titles this week. He's battling for ExtremeMotorsports99.com Xfinity and Cup Series, which will conclude this week also. But like I say, this league here never been broadcasted, and they've got a lot of new drivers coming up here, plus a short track. So it's just one of them things. Hey, growing pains, as you can say. I guess that's the word to use. But they'll get through. It happens. Short tracks, just like a Martinsville. New Hampshire does bring some good racing here, so these guys will get calmed down. They'll figure it out. They're good professionals. They have some good racing, and I've seen them, man, have great racing out here. Right now, Justin up front, he's got that Mountain Dew machine. His pace car is to get set here, turn off on pit road. We'll take that hard left turn again here tonight, and boom, take off. Here we go. Right out front, definitely gets a good jump man over Justin. That time as Eric Blunt takes it up there. He's going to take blunt force and say, I am gone, as he'll take it side by side. When they get the run, though, the 24 gets a good run. Nope, coming off the turn, that middle lane is going to prevail. As look at that 2 machine get a bite coming off the turn there. That's Curtis Lowers right there with a stealth mode up underneath him. That's Eric Keith. He takes the middle lane. Ooh, they're 3 wide. 28 got a little bit loose going into the turn. That got dicey behind them. Hang on to your hat. Yes, absolutely. Talladega definitely was an exciting one. This one can be, it's just one of those short track racing. Right now, a good exciting battle going on for the top 2 guys as the 99 finally clears the 24 up there. Here comes Keith Haney. He's on the inside with the 87 machine. I appreciate it, Taylor. It's right there. He's up underneath that 2 of Curtis. He's trying to bring it to the front side here. Be very careful. It's a stealth mode himself. So up front, got a good battle. Out back here, though, Richard Smith in the 9th place spot. Look at this. We got battles up front, battles in the middle, battle all over the place. Wow. Oh, we got a truck around 24 and the 87. I don't know. I know we got a caution came out earlier. I think there was 2 incidents on this one here. So, yeah, right here. Let's see what happened. 87's up here battling. Okay. We'll find out what happened on this one. Yeah, they were almost 3 wide up there. Oh, Keith went to go hit the brakes, couldn't get stopped. Oh, stealthing around, wham, wham. Well, I hate to see that, man. Keith's part. Definitely something you just don't see him do. Hate that. Well, under caution again. Brian out front, Eric Blunt right there. Wow. Yeah, it looks like those guys were up front. Whoa, wait, was going to the pits? Nope, decided not to. Yeah, it just looks like they was going 3 wide up there battling. 24's on the inside. Keith got a good run on the inside there. It looked like he tried to hit the brakes very hard. And just before he could do it, he got into the side of the 24. Just an unfortunate turn of events. He had a truck that was coming to the front. So now he's got to bring that thing back to the front again here. As we're watching up front, Brian Dirt. This is definitely a tough track, tough place to race at. Yeah, it's just a tough track, tough place to race. I mean, it's typical New Hampshire, really. Yeah, it's almost like the Martinsville. So, but here's the thing you want to keep in mind: the guys in the chase right here. There you go. That's your chase runners. Keep those guys in mind, because they're going to be the ones that you want to watch out for, and the ones that are going to be moving on in here to vie for a championship. It'll be very interesting to see. I've never been to it, so I don't know, John. That I don't know. Well, up front, O'Brien, he's loving the cautions, man. Getting to cool down there, rest a little bit. Eric Blunt's right there in second. Curtis Lauer sitting in third. You got Trent Drum right in fourth. So interesting race so far. Man sitting in fifth, Richard Smith. It's an interesting race so far. Cameron Hearn in sixth. You know, big field, big trucks out here, so definitely interesting. Okay, it's about South Central. All right. Good info. Didn't know that. Well, we'll give us OSR Network rundown order. We still got a huge field. We still got 27 trucks out here, 28 trucks. Still gridded out here, folks. That's a lot of trucks still out here stacked up, running around this thing, so keep your head on a swivel. Guys are good. Yeah, well, hey, you about to do about as much searching as I would do. As here we go, guys, gridding back up here. Lights on the pace car off. Just set to go sail here again tonight. Look very, very good here. As these boys are about to put on an awesome thriller of a show here. So here we go. Ryan's out front. Got Eric Blunt sitting in second. Right there, Trent Drum sitting in third. Curtis sitting in fourth. Here we go. Pace car's about to shoot off on the pit road. Send these machines a hauling again. Here we go. Hammer through the gears. Green flag in the air. Lap 38 here. 175 in the books. That man Brian says, I'm out of here. I'm getting away, out of trouble. And behind him, the 12 machine says the same thing. As they'll go door to door, side by side again. That's Cameron Hearn right there. And he's got the 99 on the inside. Wow, they are still battling it out door to door. Number 2 truck, definitely a throwback. Rusty Wallace scheme right there. When he goes high and wide, he had to be careful. Oh, got a truck, man, a little loose. He might have got up there to the wall. That's Cameron Hearn. He's got to be very careful. All these guys that have got fast trucks got to be very careful and understand, hey, there's that purple people machine. Terry, he's back up in 7th. They'll move that thing up there. Be careful coming off this turn because you can slide up into the wall. And that thing will ease up in there. Little real tree going up underneath it. The number 5 there, Brandon. As he's up underneath, they'll go side by side coming out of the turn here. So got some good passing going on. What'll happen is these guys will settle down as they come on through the race. Definitely will understand what it is. As old Travis Arthur right there has moved up into 10th. Justin right there in 11th. So good battle going on. Here comes Justin back up through the field at 24 machine. Count him out. He's still there. As wow. And it looks like Keith Haney, man, unfortunately, man, is retired for the night. I hate to see that on his end. First race here. You know, definitely not one, and just got into the other guys. And just is what it is. Just one of them things, man. Short track racing. So Justin's right here. He's moving that 24 machine back up to the front, already in the top 10 with it. Wow. He's back on the move in a hurry. As you got to look, the number 11, Richie, 83 machine right there. Richie, he's in 11th. Danny right behind him. Danny Flynn, number 3 machine. Awesome. Right now, got a good long green flag run going on. Yeah, Royal Purple truck definitely looking very good up front. Well, I tell you what, Cameron Hearn is a man on a mission. He flew up there and took that one right there. So, well, let's try this. Let's see if we can't get OSR Network rundown order of the trucks, because that man right there out front, Cameron Hearn, putting it on pole, put it on front, up front, dirt right there starting. He's in second. Trent's right in third. The number 12 truck looking good. And Eric Blunt at 99. He's right there in fourth currently. Curtis Lowers, well, he just got passed right there by Thomas Haley as they're battling it out. They're battling behind him with Royce and the number 5 to Brandon. That'll be for 7th and 8th spot right there as they will go side by side with each other. You got Terry's in the grass. Well, wow. back on the replay. No caution because he got way down on the grass. Was going through our rundown order. Terry right there, unfortunately, in the grass. Let's see what happened here. He was currently running up there. He started 8th tonight in that purple machine. Watching the replay here on maybe what happened. I don't know if he got loose, got into somebody. Oh, he just got loose coming off the turn, held on to it, and boom, punched the wall. Luckily, stayed on the inside groove there, and then that way we didn't go into caution. So very respectful. Well, that man's back up front again. Cameron Hearn's got a second lead over that man a second. See if we can't get back to our rundown order. We were somewhere around about 8th or so. No, not the purple machine. That's right. We don't want to see it go hit the wall. But here's what it is. All right, Justin right there has already moved it up in the 9th spot. Travis right there got his hands full in 10th. You got Ricky. He's a little hairy right there as he's hanging on that number 19 machine in 11th. Travis Smith, he's sitting in 12th right now. David Worley, he's been on the bounce back, put it up in the 13th. Brandon on the outside there, the 28 machine, he's 14th. Danny Flynn sitting in 15th spot. And Joshua Cottle, he's been to bounce back there afterwards and pull it up to 16th. Richie Smith in 17th spot. Scott Page right there. He's taking a page out of everybody's book. Right now looking good. He's up in the 18th spot. And old stealth mode, well, he's got a little bump up, a little crunched up just a little bit. He's in 19th so far. Michael sitting in the 20th spot as he's got the High Life beer machine looking good. Justin Walters sitting in 21st. He's got Budweiser. That's a good throwback scheme right there. I like that paint job. Andrew in Power. He's got Reese's. Well, everybody loves Reese's. That definitely looks good sitting in 22nd. And Harry, he's 23rd, but boy, he's got the purple machine on his inside. First man lap down, Bud. That's right, Damien. But he's in 24th right now. And old Terry, we just saw him spin. He used his fast fix, got the truck man all put back together. Second man lap down, sitting in 25th. And old Jeff right there, unfortunately, in 26th. And retired out of the race, unfortunately, Keith Haney, Travis Pryor, Cody Terry. A lot of good trucks, man, out right now. Hate to see that here tonight, but good looking stuff, man, going on as these guys right now up front. Wow. Cameron Hearn still is the man up front doing everything. He said, look at that. Boy, look at the race we got going on back here. It's Trent Drum, man. He got a little loose. Stacked the field up right there. Wow. Right now what you're seeing is these guys are getting fanned out. That's what I thought would happen. It'd get settled down, it fanned out. It just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time. And these guys are on a good long green flag run right now. We're at lap 49 and 175. About to tick off lap 50 here. There's going to be 125 left at this point. Good racing so far. And that's what you got to think about is racing when here at a short track like this, patience is everything. And if you don't use it, well, get caught up in the messes. Right now, everybody is definitely sitting single file, nose to tail order. You go right now watching the Coors machine. Oh, Ricky back here in 13th spot. Cameron Hearn has pulled out to a 5.1 second lead, folks. Wow. Blistering the field. Problem is, though, he's going to be running into lap traffic anytime here. As we got a good battle going on between this one's for 13th spot right here. The 19 machine's got his hands full with 28. 28 goes on the inside. He takes that spot away. Holy cow. And my dryer agrees. But and that's going to bring a crossover move by the 19. Here comes Piedmont Airlines, though, behind him. They bring a jumbo jet. He says, look, you got beer? We're coming up through there. You know, driving and drinking and driving is not good. I don't know about flying and drinking. That's probably not good either. But right now, he's definitely flying around the track. He's on the outside. He takes that spot away. Wow, good driving job right there. He takes that number 14th away from that man. As he's going to look back on the inside, I still think, like they said earlier, one groove style track. So we've got another good battle going on. The 83 machine right there. He's got that AC Delco machine of dirt. The dirt. He was up front a little earlier. He might have got some dirt, man, underneath the accelerator or something. They're going to have to clean it out next pit stop. he fell back a little bit. And here we go. Scott Page is behind him though. Be very careful. Yeah, Sterling Marlin used to run that truck. Wow, look at that truck. Look at that back end of that truck on Scott Page. That's a nice looking skull on the back of that thing. And that's scaring our Reese's away. So he needs to get away from that truck. Because we like Reese's. Reese's Pieces, Cups, and whatever. Just Reese's. We love all Reese's. Here comes a Miller High Life. That's a throwback to, who used to run the Miller High Life car? Don, who used to run that one? Can't remember. I know it's a throwback to way back in the day. We'll play, I think Sterling Marlin ran it too. And we know the Budweiser machine. That's definitely one of those. Old Dale Earnhardt Jr., by the way. Throwback right there. So some good looking trucks out here. I like a lot of these guys. Right now though, our leader, Cameron Hearn, well, he's just putting a hurting on the field right now. He's got a 6.1 second lead. He's gaining, he's lapping trucks up here. Right now, Eric Blunt though, he's bluntly taking that 99 machine to the second spot. Curtis Lauer sitting in second. Green flag pit stops in the way as he gives way there to the number 5 machine. And number 5 is going to take it up to third place. He's got his hands full with Royce. Royce right there in that number 76 machine on the second place. He's up in the 4th right now. And Justin River right there in the number 24. That's another one. Wow, he got caught up in the mess earlier on, unfortunately. And he's been on the bounce back. And look at that helmet he's got in there. What thing about, you look in your rearview mirror and you see that thing coming up on you, and next thing you know, you get scared. You're like, holy cow. Well, let's do what we like doing. Since these guys are kind of spread out a little bit, you know what time it is? That's right. It's time for the speed cam. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, man, if that don't get your blood pumping, your hair jumping up and down your skin, well, I don't know what will, because, well, that is some awesome thrill and excitement right there to listen to the thunder sound of these monster trucks flying around here. It's just watching those things just blast by the cameras and making them move and shake and everything else. It should make you move and shake. And if not, well, you know, they got doctors for that. You might want to call one on Monday morning, because you definitely need some help. Either way, awesome race so far. Up front, Cameron Hearn, 10-second lead. Brandon sitting in second, that number 5 machine. We're riding along with Royce right now, who is in his tire tracks, trying to run him down and trying to get by him here, who's currently sitting in third. Justin has been able to move that machine, the Mountain Dew machine, back up in the 4th. Wow. As we're at lap 61 and 175. Good long green flash. That's right. Bad fast drivers here. So right now, I'll tell you what, Royce, man, is definitely giving that number 5 machine all he can handle. The problem is, it's bringing the 2 there, Curtis, on the back deck lid, and it's bringing the 24 into the mix. So we're about to have a 3-truck battle here in a minute. And I don't think they're going to act like monster trucks and try to jump over anybody. Although, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. Either way, I appreciate everybody coming out here. Hey, if you like what you see, hit a like. You don't like what you see? Well, hit dislike. If you don't like it, I don't know. Let's look at that. 76. It's time for me to come into pits. I need 4 tires, fellas, and fuel. It's Travis right now. Currently, is going to take that spot. Hey, what the man in the catbird seat though might be that man right there. Got caught up in the mix-up earlier on. He's on the off-cycle pits. He definitely, well, we don't want to see really any more cautions because let's do a quick summary tonight. You know, lap 63 of 175 with 3 lead chances, 5 cautions already. So this guy's got to get calmed down, settle down just a little bit. But the thing about it is, he would benefit from another caution because it get him back on the same pit cycle as everybody else. Right now he's kind of off. Cameron Hearn still got that 11-second lead up front. Wow, and he's just in a mess of trucks up there. I mean, he's at the tail end of the field here. He is just putting a huge hurting on him. We definitely know who Cameron Hearn is. I mean, the boy knows how to drive a truck, drive a car. Oh, okay, the Hawks, St. Joseph University. What's that from? Oh. Well, we're going through some green flag pit stops, which is something that we thought early on in the race we probably wouldn't get to see, but hey, we are. I mean, like I said, these guys settle down. Good racing going on here at New Hampshire right now. As we're at lap 66 of 175 in the books. Cameron Hearn leading this one. Got about 26 machines still out here running. A lot of them know right now we got 9 of them on the lead lap because we're going through some green flag stops. I mean, a lot of pit stops going on out here. The pit road is definitely a very, very busy place. Just to give you an idea, right there is what it's looking like, but a lot of guys have already came off the pits. Man, right there, the 24 machine has been able to methodically, got caught up in a little incident. Unfortunately, him and Keith Haney, they got together. Keith went in. They were 3 wide up there for a little bit. Keith went in, got in a rear quarter panel. Unfortunately on his end. And then Keith, unfortunately, had, you know, out of the race. Hate to see that on his end. First race here, was doing a tremendous job bringing it up, and we're in the caution, so that might. Oh, 23's around. Uh-oh, and that was Brian, who was out front early on. Go back on the replay here and see what happened. Hey, you want to see that? That would be wild. So what happened to the 23 machine? You're taking this pit stop. Now here's the thing. Wow, that's going to catch a lot of guys a lap down. Oh, him and the beer can machine cores got together. Superman almost went out flying. Ouch. Wow. Hate to see that on his end. Now here's the thing though with this. A lot of these guys, Cameron Hearn, well, they gotta wait for the pit. They gotta wait for the pace car. Pace car's got to catch up to the field here. Oh, and the caution here. Now the 24 is going to be able to come into pit road. Wow. Yeah, they had to wait for the caution, or the they had to wait for pace car. So Justin's able to make his pit stop here. Yeah, no doubt. One very expensive crushed beer can. Here's what's going to happen. A lot of these guys are going to have to either choose to take the wave around, which I believe they will because they just made their pit stops, or take a pit and don't take the wave around. Now that man's your race leader right there. And all those trucks in front of him, they're one lap down on the tail end. So they're definitely going to have to take that wave around or decide they're going to go in the pits and not take the wave around. So it's going to be interesting to see which one they do. I'm interested to see which one they do either way. So, let's see. I think some of them are going to take the pit, some of them aren't. So here we go. Like I say, our leader right now, the 24. Boy, what a bounce back it's been for him. Like I say, unfortunate for Keith Haney and company up front earlier on. They got into each other there with the 24. He's out of the race, but Justin has definitely been able to power that Mountain Dew machine back to the front. Awesome racing so far. Wow. I love this track. I mean, I like New Hampshire. I mean, we got a big field, folks. We got 26 trucks out here. I mean, we started with 30. We've only got 4 of them that are out right now. We started with 30 bad, fast truck machines out here called monster trucks. And we still got 26 of them out here. So, very, very good racing. And it's typical. I mean, it's a typical short track. Typical exciting style racing. That man right there, he's looking poised to maybe put this thing in victory lane. Travis Smith, though, right behind him, he's like, hey, look, I got Rockwell. I might try to do something. So, looks like they're going to get the wave around here for these trucks. As we're going to go 1 to go. Lights off on the pace car. Get ready here. It's going to be lap 72. 175, getting all close there to the halfway point. And this one here at New Hampshire Speedway for the Next Gen Racing. Sponsored by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet for the High Country Truckin Truck Series here. New Hampshire, it's going to be good here. As that 24 is going to lead them off. It's surprising that they take that high line, which I guess so because they can get that run going in. Here we go. Pace cars coming into turn number 4. Set these boys off. And pit road. Yep, right there. Justin gets a good jump out front. The 9 machine goes along with him. Here comes the 3 machine. And the 28 behind them. They'll all stack up 2 by 2 on the backside. Let's get you an idea of what's going on here. When the Blimpie cam. Yeah. Wow, look at that truck mess going on back there in the backside. You got to be very, very careful. There's the Reese's Pieces machine. He's hanging on to it. Oh, truck around. Wow, it's a huge one. Let's go back on the replay here. Ooh, gotta hate that one. Let's watch the replay here. Absolutely. Marathon, not a sprint. Middle's probably the best way around the track. Top groove, yeah. Ooh, looks like the purple got the back of them. And then the 19's around. That's Cameron Hearn. I almost got turned. Held on to it. Wow. Cameron Hearn definitely has not been, he was back there in the back. Not something he's familiar with. Wow. More, John said, more wrecking. Well, hey, short track racing. Gotta love it. After this one, they're probably going to be like, wait a minute, guys. Is this okay? Well, you know, it's a short track. It's a big field. A lot of new drivers. So, yeah, it is. Have I seen worse? Absolutely. Have I seen less? Sure. So, hey, there you go. I think these guys are doing a fantastic job. I really do like it out here. Appreciate everybody coming out watching, checking out what's going on here. Because, well, who doesn't like mashed up trucks, man? A lot of guys spinning out or something. I mean, it definitely makes it exciting. You don't want to see a lot of pacing, but, you know, what driver does? As we're sitting there at lap 74, 175. One more lap, will be halfway through this one. The man up front there, Justin, well, he's the one that's loving all this because he can just sit up here and cruise control, so to speak. Yeah, making it cruise right there. So Cameron Hearn is still a lap down. He was almost involved in that one. Like he got yeah, all about surviving. You're right, John, about surviving. It looks like he was out dominating earlier on. Got called a lap down because he did his green flag pit stops. Now he's in the backside back there. Got bumped in the rear a little bit. You know, kind of a little, probably, you know, accordion effect happening back there. Saved it. Now he's still a lap down though, so it's going to be interesting to see. He's going to have to be methodically and move that thing up to the front of the field here. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Again, it's to come from the back to the front here. You've got to, I don't want to say be a very some kind of special driver, but you got to be very patient of a driver and be very mindful of all the guys that are around you, because everybody has different braking points. Everybody goes in different here. His lights off on the pace car. But it's one of these races where, hey, look, I don't know. But here's the thing, too. As we go back green flag racing, right there, you got to keep an eye on those drivers who are going for a championship. And some of them guys tonight are not having the night that they want. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So the ones that are going to move on to the next stage here in the next 3 races, we crown a champ here in the next gen Racing High Country Truckin Series, presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. Getting set to go back green flag racing, New Hampshire Speedway. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the championship and who doesn't. So here we go. Man up front, 24 machine. About to go set sail here as that pace car is going to take that hard left turns on pit road. Green flag. Look at him hammer down with the Mountain Dew machine. And number 9 tries the same thing. We got 2 Mountain Dew machines out there. Them boys, man, feeling the do as they go to the front. Gotta love it. Yes, Chase definitely makes a live, exciting racing and whatnot. It goes on. It's up front. Listen to the storm of them trucks. They are 3-4 wide in the back there. Let's take it back to the blimpy can just for a second, because we can show you what's going on. Up front, whoa, somebody got a piece of Reese's. I think that was another Mountain Dew. We got a battle for the lead up front, though. I think that's the first time we've seen anybody try to battle that man up there. As on the inside, Travis Smith trying it. Hey, what's going on? C3 over there on the other side. Absolutely. Josh Cottle. Definitely doing a good job right now up front. Travis Smith on the inside. And Justin's got a battle. He's trying to pull it back to the inside. See if he can get that run coming off the turn. Yep, you got the run, the 9 did. Wow, there you go. And you said you want Josh Cottle. Josh is sitting in 11th spot right now. Let's see if we can get a good shot for you right there. Oh boy, there's a little jockey back there. Right there he is, that number 94 machine. He was caught up in a little bit earlier on. Hate that. Oh, we got to wreck the 3s around. Well, let's go back on the replay here and check that out. That's Danny Flynn. He was up front there for a second. Let's see what happened to him here. Up there battling a little bit. Get the 99 on the inside. Oh, they just get together. Oh, and spun him around on the front stretch. Tapped the wall. He held it down there. Hate to see that. Just 2 guys racing very hard up front. Got together. Hate that. But you were talking about Joshua. Joshua sitting in 10th place right there, C3. Oh, he had a good run up front so far. Yeah, tough break for that number 3 machine. Hate to see him get involved right there. As here comes the 9. I think everybody's going to come in here. On pit road, nope, he didn't. Faked him out. Wow, okay. Travis Smith stays out. Want to see who else is actually coming down. A couple other trucks coming down here on pit road. It'll be interesting here. So Justin Ribbett still up there in 24. Now that's the first time he's had anybody battle him at 24 machine. So, and that number 9 came up through there, made the pass. And Royce, he won last week in a thriller. And he's up there sitting in 3rd place right now. Travis T.A. Don't count him out. He's right there, got a Bud machine. He's looking good, sitting in 4th. And old Stealth, that man just don't say nothing. Look at him. He's up there, running up through here. Yeah, yeah, my bird every once in a while, he'll chime in when he needs to. That be quiet. Yeah, he gets excited, I guess. Every time I get excited, sometimes he gets excited too, and he thinks he needs to get up here and start talking. I don't know what's wrong with him. Dumb bird. At least my dogs ain't in the background barking. That'd be bad. If they start barking, I'd throw them outside. I throw the bird outside, he'd fly away, which I guess that wouldn't be a bad thing. Well, I don't want to say it'd be a bad thing, but you know, hey. How many yellows? Summer tonight, got 8 cautions so far, so really not that bad. I mean, I have had races that have had 20-some cautions in them. Now, you want to talk about a long race. The thing about it is, though, I've had some races that have had about 21, 22 cautions, and they were only 120 lap races. So, this is definitely not in the realm of bad. This is right here, I would say, a typical short track, because we did have a long green flag run there, and I think these guys will get fanned out. The cautions breed cautions. Keep that in mind, folks. A lot of these guys, it's just hard racing. I mean, they're really close to each other. They're out there trying to get used to braking points. I mean, this is not an easy track either. I mean, this is not one of these. This is not Atlanta. It's not Charlotte. It's not a plate track. It's not one of these easier style tracks. It's in New Hampshire. You've got to hit your mark. You've got to hit it right, and then you've got to anticipate the guy in front of you. So, my hat's off for a big field. A lot of big drivers out here, a lot of fast guys. You know you got a fast truck. That's where the patience is. You've got a fast truck. Well, you've got to have more patience than the guy in front of you, because then you know you don't want to end up running him over. So you've got to know how the patience, and so that's where the driving comes in. So like I say, again, my hat's off to these guys out here. Well, here we go. Pace car's about to take that hard left turn on pit road. Send these boys off. That man up front there, Travis Smith and Justin Ribbert. He's on the outside and the inside. 24's on the inside. At 9, take the outside. Green flag in the air. He gets a good jump, corner turn. Look at old Royce right there. Gets a good jump also. As they'll go nose to tail up front. Here we go. NASCAR was losing a little popularity, man, a couple years ago. Oh, look at this mess back here. Oh, the 86 is around. He lost it. And that's going to make a huge, huge pile up. And that's going to bring out a massive caution right there. Wow. Dirt Mud Stealth. I love it. Yep. I do. I like the nicknames. We got the kid. And let's watch this one from the blimp cam, because what happened here was the 86 of TA there. Don't forget, he got loose. Oh, yeah, he got loose. The 2 got into him a little bit. So Bud and Miller, they were talking about it. And then I just checked the whole field up, and he tried to hold on to it. The problem is it was just an accordion effect from there. Nothing that he could do. Wow. Yeah, nothing he could do. And that's Cameron Hearn. Ouch. Not what you wanted to see on his end. Well, the guy was dominating earlier on, and now all tore up. Let's watch again, Cameron Hearn. I'm going to pause it for a second, then I'm going to find Cameron Hearn here so we can watch him on this. Go back on the replay here. See what happened. Here we go. Let's watch this replay. Hated on that end camera. Watching a replay here on this one. Just a mess happening. And nowhere to go. Ouch. Oh, yeah, just nowhere to go. And then the truck just walked up the wall and fell over. Ouch. So I hate to see that on your end. Yeah, Cameron, hey, like I say, definitely had one of those, man, trucks out there that you put it up front. But it is what it is. Short track racing. Yeah, you're right, John. Definitely short track racing. So I hate it there, man. Well, we're at lap 88 here, 175. And that one was, like I say, the 86 got just a little bit loose there up front. And nowhere to go. Just kind of messed the field up. And then, you know, hey, it's a short track. There's not a lot of places to go. Once this place gets closed up, guess what? Not happening. And it's a typical thing here for a short track like this and a big field here at New Hampshire. They ain't on no blimps, man. At the what? Oh, well, we're just going to tell New Hampshire they're going to have to get themselves a blimpy can. We call it, hey Josh, we call that the blimpy can when we put it up. I like calling it the blimpy can because it just sounds cool, but I don't know. That's just me. Well, like I say again, we appreciate everyone coming out here. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the race. It has definitely been a very interesting one here, as these guys up front right now have, you know, put on a very good show, I think, anyways. They put on a very masterful show, to say the least. As the guys right now definitely being very mindful here as they grid up. Here we go. Number 76, Royce. Don't count him out. Never seen one. Oh, okay, good deal. I've never seen one either, I'll be honest with you. It kind of helps out on short tracks because you can actually see the whole field and see what's going on from the front to the back and whatnot. So makes it real interesting here. I'll still have some more. I'll have some more side-by-side split views. John got to see that last night in some of the racing. Kind of cool. But here we go. Green flag in the air. Man, a man out front. Travis takes off. Right there behind him, Justin Rivert. 24 Machine's got his hands full with stealth. He's been awful quiet and stealthy tonight. Now he says it's time to bring Jack Daniels up here. I'm going to mix it in with some Mountain Dew. He goes on the high side, side by side. Royce down on the low side. Hold on to your hats back there. They're 3 and 4 wide. They're mixing it up. They're about ready to do a jam back there. But look at that Mountain Dew machine go. On the inside, gets a good run. Oh, he don't care about the middle. He says, I'll take the low line. Man, almost got loose coming off behind him. They're loose. They are still 2 by 2 stacked up back there. Oh, stealth almost lost it. I think he got a little love tap there by the 76. That's what I'm saying. These guys check up. Somebody gets a little wiggly in front of you. You got to be very careful. Reflexes got to be like a cat. Real quick. Look who's back up there. That's Dirt. Wow, that guy, man, done moved it back up to the 5th spot. We got that AC Delco machine rolling right now and looking very good as he's back up in the 5th. Right behind him, look at this storm of mess going on back here from 6 on back. Wow. And you talked about, hey, man, out there we're talking about Joshua Cottle. He's up the 7th right there as they want to go door to door, beating and banging. 25 machine. Hang on, day. Says, don't get too close to me, boy. I got a check mat on the side, jiu-jitsu. I'll do a karate chop or a jiu-jitsu move on you and it'll be over with. I'll flip that truck. is David Worrell right there in the 25 machine, looking very good. So right now, I'd say that's a mess going on back here. These guys are all stacked up. Oh, the 2. That's a good drift job and a good save on his end, the Miller machine. Wow. Because that could have been disastrous. If he would have lost that right there in the middle of that pack, that'd been all she wrote for lap 95. You can see what happens. Some of these guys go in with the closing rate there. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta be very careful because you close in on a guy, you don't know what's going to happen. Behind him, though, look at this, the 25, the 83, they'll go door to door as they'll go off in the turn, and the 25 drove it in too hard. So did the 83. That opens the door for the 28. Now, he's got to be very careful because he's going to get a run. If he gets too much run, he can get up in there, slide up in there, and hit somebody. Another thing, too, brake bias. I haven't really talked much about that. Brake bias can play a factor here at this track. You got too much of it, it can send that truck, man, a spinning. Right now, 25 looking good in the backside there. 28 machine himself, the 4. And there's that purple machine. You know, to maintain and stay in the 13th spot. Oh, I'll tell you what, 31 drives it on the inside. Be careful. We're riding along here with the purple people eater. There's old Danny Flynn. He's looking good so far. He's got the Mountain Dew machine himself. It's on the inside. We got some good battling going on up here. We'll take it to our grandstands. They storm out of turn 4 right there. They still go side by side. I appreciate it, Cameron. As always, right now, oh, the 31. Almost he drifted it going into there. Wow. NBC should take no. Oh, yeah. Probably not. But anyways. Well, I tell you what, the 31 almost disastrous right there. You got up into the 28. Got a little loose, but that 4's on the inside. That's Terry right there. 12 machine. Be careful. Hold on to it. Well, these guys are getting very dicey. Now, there's another one thing we got to think about. Tires. Tires will wear out. Boy, they go side by side, door to door, beating and banging just a little bit. Ouch. Those guys, oh, come off the wall. 31's around. I think that was a 31. Oh, 28. Let's go back on the replay here. Yes, absolutely. Definitely is a tough thing to keep consistent around here. For the 28, we were watching him here. He was on the outside of the 4. He got a good run. Coming out of the turn, he just bounced off the wall. That's something these trucks will do. Push up, coming off the turn, and boom, right in that wall. Looks like a Darlington or something that you'd see. Him and the 4 might have got together just a little bit. Maybe just a little tap. He came out the. Oh yeah, he drove it right in the wall. Now, good job by him to stay up there on the wall. Ooh, nobody got involved. Well, that was close too. So good one on his end. Unfortunately, brings out caution for us here. We're at lap 98, so we're going to pass by that lap 100 mark. Travis Smith still up front. And old Royce right there. He's been able to hang on to it. As everybody's in pit road again. Because they definitely going to love that. Well, the bottom, actually the middle line, was probably the best one around here. I mean, the bottom can be used. But I think the middle, the very high line, it's fine groove. Maybe Cameron can join in out there on the chat and give y'all an idea of what the track is like. As very interesting to see. See who's up here. Maybe somebody we can pull down. There's Brian. See if we can get him down here. How's that? Hey Brian, it's Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
What do you know, Joe?
Oh, the months, I tell you what, got this awesome track here in New Hampshire. Big field here, big track. Got a short track feel to it, definitely on a short track. Just real quick, how's that track? I mean, what's the groove out there? How's it feeling?
Ah, man, the groove is definitely middle high. I'm struggling with my pedals tonight. My brake pedals wanting to stick on the straightaways, and it's about to drive me batshit crazy, to be quite honest with you.
I hear you. Well, that's definitely not a good thing, though. Absolutely, as you definitely need those brakes to go into this turn here, as we've seen. I mean, here's the thing: big field, a lot of guys here, different braking points throughout the whole entire race. I mean, you still think you got the truck though that might be able to take it to the front and win?
Well, now that Cameron's gone, just maybe.
Yeah,
I got a good one. I'm not real sure just how good. If I can get this brake pedal to work with me, I definitely got a good one. But I'm having to pop the brake pedal in the middle of the corner to keep it from sticking on the straightaways, and it's a battle. But I'm gonna give it hell. You better bet your ass on that.
I hear you. Well, good deal. All right, Brian. Definitely, man, as always, good luck out there. All right. Well, first and foremost, I want to apologize for the language out there. That is definitely something that y'all know that I don't have. But either way, man's excited out there. Yeah. Yeah, John, that's it. We'll get up with David and him. But either way, here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Man's about to take off here. Travis, man, sitting in third. Here we go. Green flag in the air. And some Royce is out front. Now, that was last week's winner. And that man, we definitely know, wow, he is one you got to be very careful on. He definitely knows how to drive. 24 right there. He's on the inside. He takes to the front. Travis right there in third. Old Stealth, he's still sitting up in fourth. Eric Blunt right there in fifth. Old Dirt, we was talking about him, he's there in sixth. Wow, be very careful. Yeah, these guys, man, right now, looking very, very good. Woo! Good battling going on. The 33 there, he's on the inside, the 99. Sounds like Kyle, number 18. I hear you. Awesome, man, running right here is the number 6 machine along with the 7. Or actually 33 and 2. They're right there. So right now, definitely two guys, man, that been very careful up here. Some good battling going on. That, man, they done let the 76, man, go. You've got to, you got to be really, really careful with it. Now they went single file, so we're lap 104 here, 175 in the books. The 83 machine here on underneath. He's going door to door with the 4 there. That purple machine's been able to fight back. All the troubles he's had all race long. Oh, he's going to get a little high, though. Wow, they'll go 3 wide right there. Very dicey in the backside. Got a little loose. I was just about to say, Terry's looking good. He's been able to pull it back up front. But right now, he had to go high. Got out of the groove. Have to be very careful. There's Scott Page right there in the 13th spot. Nice looking run so far. As in the number 10, Joshua Cottle, man. He's in the 94. He's been able to battle back. He's had an eventful race all night long. The man has definitely been one of those who is, well, he's, I don't know. He got caught up in an accident early on, and oh, there you go, door to door with the 3 behind him. That's a 3 machine of Danny. He got in the side there. Terry, they bumped a little bit. The purple machine had to let off of it just a little bit. Wow, I hate to see that. As he falls back right there, though, Danny's been able to stay up in the 11th spot. So good battling going on back here. Wow, all over this place. Right now, it looks like these guys are kind of calmed down a little bit. Going single file here. Go high and wide here, just get everything. So it's lap 107 and 175 in the books tonight. New Hampshire Speedway, that's right. Next Gen Racing League here for the High Country Truckin Series. Presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight. Wow, and you gotta love it. as these boys men are pulling it on through here. Thomas Haley sitting there in the 13th spot as Andrew in power. He's right in the 14th spot. That 97 Reese's Pieces machine looking good. As old Royce has been able to take off here. Up front, he's got a 1 second lead over the field. Travis Smith's behind him. Don't count out that Mountain Dew machine though, the 24. He'll try to get up there, but behind him, they go door to door. They are door to door, and the 8 machine Stealth trying to hang on. Oh, and it's a pile up on the straightaway. Ouch. 33 got involved. 8 got involved. Hate to see that. Let's go back on the replay and rewatch it again. Here we go. We're watching this one again. We saw, man, looks like the 8 machine just got a little loose. He went in there. Yeah, he got loose. And here's the thing about this track. Oh, no, they got together a little bit. Didn't see that part. 99 got together. 8 held on to him. Then the 2 machine nowhere to go. Unfortunately, Curtis right there got involved. We're under caution here again. Ouch. Yeah, that's gonna put Stealth. He's in blow up mode right now. Hate to see that. That's what I say, Chris. Wow. That's not what you want to see. Well, under caution here. Lap 110 and 175 in the books, folks. So it's been an eventful short track race, to say the least. All right, well, here comes the field down. Probably going to get 4 tires and fuel. Don't know how long they probably can make it. Power bomb. There you go. That's good. Hey, that's a good move, too. That or a pile driver. All right, under caution. Caution. Sound like a northerner, didn't it? Hey, under caution. We're at lap 112, 175 here, so it'll be very interesting to see what's going to happen here. As those men have done. Richie Smith's out front. Got Royce right there behind him. Travis Smith sitting in 3rd. Justin Rivers in 4th. Eric Blunt right there in 5th. So these guys right now, wow. What a show. Who's that? Who's saving fuel? Travis Smith, yep. Yeah, he's cutting his motor. You see that? Josh said, you turn your head for a minute, boom. Yeah, turn your head, you missed the action. Yeah, Josh, don't go to the bathroom. Miss all the action. Well, here we go. We're getting set to go back green flag racing. This boy's about to gear it up. Gonna be lap 114 in the books when they cross the line. The green flag comes out. Pace cars turning out of turn number 4. Shoot off down the pit road. Seeing these monster trucks are soaring. Man up front, that 83 machine. He's going to get a good jump over the 76. Going to have to. That 76 is going to take a try on the inside. Nope, he's going to clear, man, going in. Now he's got his hands full with the 9 machine. That's why I thought there for a second the 83 had to run. Wow, he tried. Look at that thing. Just couldn't get it to hold down on the inside. As you see, a storm of trucks come by here on the back stretch. But up front, that 76, he's the man there. Absolutely. Well, we're under caution. Wow. That was a quick one. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh, the 25. Yep. He got involved. Ouch. Hate to see that. Wow. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, you blink with the 410s, you missed the race. Go use the bathroom, go to the kitchen, win next week with those. Those things go by so quick. Wow. You really need to put up like 2 or 3 different races of those. Under caution here again. I don't know what that one was about. I was trying to. I don't know why that would have thrown a caution just for that one. I think there was maybe something else that went on up there ahead of that, so. All right, well, it's going to be interesting here with lap 116 and 175. Definitely these guys, man, up front. It's, I think it's going to be a shootout. I know you guys out there like trying to take bets. So, I know what's coming. What do you think this thing's going to end under caution? What's going on, Right Choice? How you doing? Well, not much, man. Got a good, exciting race here. I mean, it's been a little hectic, but that's to be expected for the short track here of New Hampshire, and now obviously a big track here, or big field here of trucks that we got. So it's been a little adventurous, to say the least. How's that? Let's get our cautions right here. Our lap 116 and 175, 8 lead changes, 12 cautions tonight. So still not even nowhere near where my record is, or from what I've seen. I mean, it's a lot, sure, but hey, it is what it is. That man right there, and that number 24, he's had a very eventful night, as he's been able to all night long take that machine from the back to the middle, back to the front again. Absolutely. 9 still saving. He's probably going to try to make it to a fuel mileage here, which at this rate, probably might want to just think about survival mode. Put it in survival mode. That's the way I'd like to say it. Yeah, true. I mean, it is what it is as far as being a short track. Like I say, I've seen 20 plus caution races and they not be short tracks, so that's surprising. But we're at lap 118 here. Going to be 119 when the pace car heads off on pit road. Here we go, guys. Batten down the hatches. Pace car's in. I'm seeing these monster trucks are rolling here. The man out front, Royce, he's got that 76 hammer down. Metal pedal to the floor. We go off, storming into turn number 1. They'll go nose to tail here. Travis Smith right there, along with Justin Router. He is still riding that number 24 around this track and keeping it up front. Ooh, he just nailed the wall a little bit there. He's got a Monster Energy drink behind him, so he better watch out this time. Right up front. Wow, that 99 up in the wall. That's the problem that stacks that field up right there. And it does. Almost 3 wide coming out. Gotta be very careful there. We'll take it back to the blimpy can to give you an idea. Just look at the mess going on there, as these guys have to check it up coming in there, as they'll go 2 by 2, side to side, and door to doors. They'll storm out of the turn. As you can see, they're very loose coming out of this place. I've drove this track many times. You got to be very gentle on the throttle coming out of the turns. Right there, the monster's up into the wall. Gotta be careful coming out. You'll get very loose if you get back on the throttle too soon coming out of the turns. Well, that thing gets settled, or too hard on the throttle. Guess what? She'll come right on around with you, and it'll be very over with. Just zoom. That's what we've seen throughout the night so far. That purple machine, oh, hard to the wall. The 5 machine is. He's spinning. No caution? Yep, caution's out. Oh, all tore up 5 machine right there. Let's go back on the replay. It is pretty much a Martinsville style track. See what happened here. Yeah, the 3 got the wall back there. 5 got turned around, and oh, Reese's got nailed. And the 3 who spun earlier on, he got popped too. Ouch. 45, the Bud Man right there got nailed. Nowhere to go. Hate to see that. It is double the length of Martinsville. Problem is, it's a flat style track. That's the other thing. But it is a fun track though. Now you're right there. We got another John out there. So John Brumman. I think New Hampshire's a fun track. Now these guys out here tonight might think, Joe, you done lost your mind. But I think it's a fun track. Yeah, true. I mean, there is some differences as far as size goes. He's talking about as far as similarity goes, as far as how the track is. Similar. I mean, Martinsville really is a one groove style, which is the low line. And you're going to be single file. Here, it's almost a low line, pretty much. Middle lane. That's going to be it. And by the way, folks, we're in the middle of a chase here, too. This is the first race of the chase here for these guys here at the Next Gen Racing League High Country Truckin Series. And this right here, it's what you got to be looking at, guys. Those guys here coming in are the ones that are in the chase. And only a few of them are going to get to go next week to buy to be a champion. And tonight's race, definitely one that is probably going to hurt a lot of contenders. And we'll definitely get you an update and scoring on it. So keep in mind what those drivers are right there. Yeah, probably not. Probably just, well, you might as well. It's under caution. As many cautions as it was. He definitely, he's still going to save fuel. You always got to have that in your mind. Save fuel. Because we're still going to have 50 laps here. And 50 laps is still a long time within their fuel window, if I'm not mistaken. But it's something they're going to have to think about. Or up front, though, that 24 machine. He's definitely putting the hammer down on them. I told one race one time, I said, I said, well, when does the pace car have to go in and take a pit stop, get gas and tires? Well, here we go. Set to go back green flag racing. The man up front there. Look at that 25 machine. Oh, he's had an eventful night all night long, but he's currently running in the third spot. He could sneak out a good, sneak out a victory here tonight. Never know. All right, here we go. That 24's up there, and look at Curtis Lowers. That's another one there in the 2. So it's anybody's ball game still here tonight. These guys are getting down. Going to be lap 126 of 175 when they get across the line here and they start on the restart. So here we go. 24 machine out front. Race car's coming out turn 4. He's going to take that hard left turn off on pit road. Shoot off down on pit road. Here we go. Green flag in the air. 24 doesn't get the jump. Oh, we got a truck man in the wall in the back. Wow, look like the 77. Yep, 77. He punched the wall hard. Alright, let's watch what happened here, because that was on the restart there. I don't know if he maybe spun his tires. That's another thing we don't think about here, too, is you get spun your tires, checked up on the restart. Scott Page out there in that 77. Yeah, they checked it up there. Oh, and he got nailed. Yeah, he had to check up. They got hit from the behind. The whole field was just checked up from that point. Unfortunate set of circumstances right there on his end. Nothing he can do. Just one of those, you check up, try to get back on the gas again. Is what it is. Got spun around. Now he's got a wrinkled up looking little 77 truck out there right now. Well, it'll be interesting to see who pulls this one out. I'm going to call this one the survival of the fittest. What's going on, Brandon? How you doing out there? Wow, look at all the rubber building up out on the track out there. You kind of start seeing that track kind of darken up a little bit as the rubber man is laid down out there in the groove. That's another thing you think about, is the more the rubber gets laid up, the slicker it's going to be in the certain parts of the groove here. So you got to start moving around a little bit, trying to find where you need to be at here on this track. Alright, as we're getting set here to go back green flag racing, I'll sit at lap 129 or 175. It'll be looking like by the time we get back green flag, it'll be lap 131 here, 175. So, been an eventful one here at New Hampshire. Definitely short track, big field here, monster truck racing is what we like to say, but it has definitely been interesting. We got the Mountain Dew man up front there, Justin. He's got that 24 truck rolling. Behind him, Curtis Lowers right there, and the Miller High Life machine. And the number 2, that's y'all heard that, that's my wife in the background. And sitting in third, got David Worrell right there in the 25 truck. He's had an eventful night, but he's been able to pull it back up and sit in third place so far. And there's old Royce. I'll count him out. Last week's winner here for the Next Gen Racing Series, presented with the High Truckin, presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight, New Hampshire. So we had 2 kind of short track races back to back. It's been interesting here so far. All right, here we go. We're getting set to go back here to lap. Like I said, it's going to be about lap 131, 132. When we go back green flag here. Happy National Grandparents' Day. Oh, okay, I hear you, John. All right. Well, I'm not a grandma or grandpa, so not yet, anyways. And look, I ain't that old. Well, I say that, but there's some people, man, my age that probably are. But anyways, no, I definitely ain't no grandpa yet. We'll hold off on that one. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How you doing? Oh, I hate to see that. Well, hey, life things come up. You definitely, man, that's more important. So you definitely got to take care of that. Well, up front here, number 24 machine there. He's got that Mountain Dew machine rolling, and right now he's hoping he can put it in victory lane here. Lights off on the pace car, getting set to go back green flag racing. That 2 machine on the inside of him. Everybody that started is taking that high line. Old Royce, he's got the high line too. Count out old David there in that 25 machine. He got the check mat. Jiu-Jitsu machine up there. Looking good. He's sitting in 3rd, actually 4th right now. So here we go. Out of turn number 4. Pace car's going to duck off down on pit road. Send these machines are rolling. Green flag in the air, folks. Here we go. They're going to cross the line 132, 175. And that man up front again, the 24 machine. Wow, he takes off. He gets a good run. They go off in the turn. They go door to door. Boy, I tell you what, Royce gets around. Oh, that's some net code. Wow, that was net code right there. He got a little wiggly. Let's go back on the replay and watch again. He got wiggly right there. But then we saw it, folks. The tap between him side by side with the 25. It just looked like it was just a lot of little net code involved as they went door to door. Wow. Hate to see that. We'll watch it again here on the replay just to kind of give you an idea of what we saw up here. As the 76, he lost it. Yeah, he got wiggly and then just nowhere to go. Wow, and the 25 on his lid, and that was in front of the whole field. And when you have something like that in front of the whole field, forget about it. It's over with. Well, that puts the 76 in the backside there. That man right there, he was able to hold on and stay up front. 33, not the 90 he was looking for. We talked to him a little bit earlier ago. Definitely not something he wanted to happen to him there. Ouch. Well, this race definitely is going to have some championship implications to it. Definitely. All right, well, here we go. Yeah, tough brakes right there. I hate to see that on his end. Well, right now, folks, it's been a good one up front. The man in the 24 machine, he's been able to hold on to it here so far. So it's, and the number 2 machine's been on the bounce back. And look at that guy in 3rd. Wow. The number 4 machine there, Terry. Well, he's had an up and down night tonight, but he's been able to bring that turtle power, or a purple power machine. There we go. Purple people eaters. All right, that's one thing. Everybody knows the Vikings back in the day. I call that. Well, it's like one of them Nerds candy machines too. But well, let's get a good. Let's see if we can get a good side-by-side view of it. Or right there beside it. Ooh, that's the inside view. We can get his intensity of his eyeballs right there. But where's he at? There he is. Purple, royal purple is actually what it is, but the color scheme on it looks like one of the Nerds candies, if you ever remember those back in the day. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of, but it is actually royal purple. So everybody knows what royal purple is. A good looking truck either way. I like that. So he's been able to take that royal purple machine, and it's just like I said, up and down. He started 8th. He's currently sitting in 3rd. He's been in a few incidents here, but he's been able to maintain and stay up front and drive basically the wheels off of that thing. Here we go, getting set to go back. Green flag racing. Now we're lap 135 here, 175. See if the lights on the pace car go off. Yep, there they go. So we're going to be lap 137 and 175. Will be in the books when this one's over with. It's been an eventful one here at New Hampshire, to say the least. These guys out here will probably be relieved to get out of here and go, are we done with this short track? So it'll be interesting to see. Hey, I love nerds too. Absolutely. I remember them back in the day. Used to eat them. It'd be like gobble, gobble, gobble. That ain't what I usually said, but that sounded good. You know what I mean? Like gobble, gobble, gobble. Here we go. The guys going to line up side by side. That tube machine's going to be on the inside. Curtis Lauer's right there. Along with the here we go. Green flag in the air. Curtis on the inside. Boy, I'll tell you what, Justin gets a good jump up front. As Terry right there, he's on the outside. Eric Blunt on the inside. Wow. Gotta love it right there. Here we go. Backside there, though, we're still stacked up 2 by 2. The Miller machine doesn't get a good one. He get the run that he wants. Eric Blunt gets a run at 99. Don't count him out. He's had an eventful up and down day here, too. Here at New Hampshire, they are still side by side behind them. These boys, man, are looking good. Right there, though, another Mountain Dew machine. Got that 9. Count out Travis Smith. He's been up front. Back and forth here. Old 31 there, Thomas Haley, he's looking good. Well, right there we go. Richard Smith right also, he's sitting in the 11th spot. And that's old Damien. Hey, there's Mud. Mud's still back in there. He's in 13th. Oh, 19's almost around. Hang on to it. Wow. Well, you want to talk about a driving job by the 19 machine. That was a driving job. My hat's off to him. Wow. Right there, look at Royce, a man back on the move. He's on a mission right now. He's putting it on the inside of Thomas Haley, but don't count out that 83. He fights back on the outside. They'll go door to door at the turn. Is he going to get the run coming off that he needs to maybe move up in front? Yes, he does. As he'll take that spot away. Right behind him, though, you got to look. There's Damien. Oh, the 83's around. Well, we got a good shot from that one. Ouch. Let's go back on the replay. See what happened again. Ow. We'll take it to the blimpy cam here. 83 and Royce, they were battling up there. The 76 got around him. So I don't know, man, if he might have drove it into the car under the next turn a little bit too hard. Let's see what happens right here as they head off into the turn. Oh, he got up into the wall, and then when he tried to come off the wall, oh, nowhere to go. 46 tried to avoid it. Wow. Well, this race has definitely been very interesting. And it's just been one of those typical short track event style races here. We still got 20 trucks on the out here running. Getting down here to the end of this one, lap 141 and 175. Two things I'd like to point out. 175, hey, that's the end of it. 171, well, caution comes out, that's the end of it. Looks like the race leaders are coming down pits, get 4 tires and fuel, and maybe run this thing here. Why not? Tires are everything here. I mean, track position definitely is a key thing, but you definitely need some need those good 4 tires right there. All right, here we go. Pit stops being taken. That's the 99 machine. He's going to be falling out here. Wow. All right, here we go. On my green flag racing here, folks. Curtis Lowers, that number 2 machine's going to be up front. Danny Flynn and the number 3. He's been on the battle back. Don't count out David right there in the 25. He's sitting in 3rd. And old Royce, to fight back with that 76 machine. We thought he was done earlier on. Got involved in a little accident. I was able to get back in the pits and use that fast fix and get this thing back out here rolling. Here we go. Currently sitting 3rd place. Or, well, sitting in the 3rd place. Awesome. Here we go. It's going to be lap when that lights go off on the pace car. Let's see if it goes off this time by. Yep. Lights off on the pace car. It's going to be lap 145 here, 175. It's going to leave us with 30 laps to go, folks. So on this track, 30 laps can go by very quickly, very fast. Like I said, it's only a mile track here, so 30 laps, 30 miles. A little bit more than 30 miles, but right about, give or take. All right, here we go. They're stacking it up. Going to go 2 by 2 here. Curtis out front with the number 2 machine. Danny Flynn right there in the 3. Those 2 guys have had a up and down race so far. But one's been over up front. Don't count out though at 76 and 24 right there behind them. 1 of 2 gets a good jump. He takes off front with the 3 there of Danny. As those guys, man, will go go nose to tail. The 25 of David, he says, well, I'm going to try to get in front of this 76 here and hold him off. But it's a good battle behind him, so we're watching it transpire right there behind him. That's between old Royce and Justin right there. But look at the 76, one to call. All right, let's go back here and see. Because it looks like Travis Smith, the number 9 machine, is going to be involved in this one. And so we hate to see that. Green flag flew here. We're watching a replay on what happened on this caution. Let's see what happened to the 9. Oh, he just lost it. It got on the apron, it looked like a little bit, and got bumped. He was losing anyways. Checked up right there. Wow. And he looks like he got on the apron, and when you get on the apron here at this track, it will upset that truck. It's right now still. Can go past. I've had a few go past midnight. Well, we'll get a quick summary right fast. It's lap 145, 175, 10 lead changes, 17 cautions so far tonight. So been an eventful one. So, you know, been an eventful one. I mean, short track, big field, a lot of new guys. So, hey, I know a lot of people be out there. You know, short tracks bring out the I'm gonna say the best of everybody. All right, here we go. We got Curtis Lowers right now. He's leading this one. We got Danny Flynn sitting in second. Darrell Worley right there sitting in third. Wow, gotta love it. Well, this is the kind of racing we need to see up here. As we're sitting on lap 148 here, 175, almost to be 25 to go. This time by, like I said, last caution, look, you just got right on the apron. You get on the apron here at this track, it will upset that truck. But think about coming out of the turns here. I don't know if anybody's ever raced here on iRacing with this track. When you come out of the turns, you got to be very easy on the throttle because it's very easy to mash down on the throttle very hard coming out. And when you do, well, if you do that, then that'll bring the car or truck around on you coming out here because you're very loose coming off, trying to put the power down. So you got to be kind of throttle sensitive coming off the turn, so to speak. As I cross the line, it'll be lap 149. So when we get back, green flag will be a little less than 25 to go. All right, actually will be 25 to go. Absolutely. Laps winding down here. You know, business picks up. Guys, man, temper-wise gets a little high. You know, the anticipation to try to get to the front and try to win this one gets a little higher. You know, everything, man, builds up as the race gets on to the end here, the closing laps. At this time, when they come out of turn number 4, they'll come across the line. And the green flag out front here. Right now, it's just been one of those typical short track races. New Hampshire here. All right, here we go. Pace car's coming out of turn number 4. Going to dive off down on pit road. Man up front. All right, here we go. Curtis Lowers. Definitely a good one right there. He gets a good jump. Heads off. Royce gets a very good jump too as he heads off in the second spot. Well, David right there with Justin. They'll go side by side. Very dicey between them two. You know, the 24 understands he's got a very fast truck. Time's running out, but so does the 76 as he'll take it on the inside. He'll go for the lead up front here as they go on the inside of the 2. Will he take it up there? Yeah, he gets to dive around that. Wow, almost went up to the wall there. 2 can't capitalize on it. There's a 3 machine right behind them. That's Danny Flynn right there. Whoa, door to door to 31. And what a save by the 31 machine. Holy cow. Hang on to your hats, folks, because that was a save and a half. Maybe the save of the night and the century so far, because Thomas Haley, wow, back on the replay there and watch what he just did. Because that could have been a disastrous caution happening. He came off the turn, and him and the 25, him and David, they were battling it out. They got into each other door to door just a little bit. So well from the turn, yeah, boom, they bumped each other. He was sideways, and the 19 had to check it up too. Very good awareness, very good driving job by those guys right there. Wow, what a outstanding save. And here we go, Eric Blunt at 99. He is right there in the middle of a mess, sitting in the 6th spot. And now they'll go 3 wide. As old Justin, he's not having the night that he wants now, sitting in the 18th spot. Terry's on the move in that 4 machine. He's back up with that purple truck. Gotta watch out for him. That bull man is definitely running. David still sitting hanging on the 3rd. Danny is looking good in the 3. We got a battle for the lead. As Curtis is up front, and just noticed something. The 76 machine. Royce. What happened to him? He's currently 17th. Did we miss something? We must have missed something. Because he was leading. Oh, he went into the pits. So the 76 is taking a pit stop for some reason. I don't know if he needed it or what, but now we got the battle right here for the lead. As Justin's looking on the inside of the 2 machines, so you got the Mountain Dew machine there on the inside of Curtis. They bump, going to turn. The leaders, wow, spin each other. No caution, but they went door to door there. and that left it open for the 3 machine to come through and just drive right through it. David's on the outside. Wow, what a turn of event up front as those 2 cats got together. You can tell, man, it's starting to build up front. Business is, as the 24 right now is not letting that high line go. Oh, they bumped the 24 almost again, losing it. He has to hang on to that thing. That's like a bull, man. He's out there riding that thing. Wow. Bronco, man. And the 9 gets back into bumping a little bit. 24, he's definitely got. So Danny Flynn, excuse me, out front. He's got David right there on his rear deck lid. David goes on the inside. So we got a 4 truck battle up front now as the 4 machines back up again. And look at old David right there. Danny's up front, David's behind him. Zale will go nose to tail one more time. Wow, I got a bunch of Danny Davids up here. Get them all confused. Look at that 31 though, Thomas Haley. He's had one of those up and down races. So can you feel it? Now they'll go side by side to the line. Boy, that was a drag race right there. I'm going to turn 1. Who's going to outbreak who? 25. He drove it in hard. And he got it. He bringing the checkmate machine to the front right now for the Next Gen Racing Series. Whoa, they're awful dicey coming off the turn. 31 got in the back end just a little bit there of the 3. That lad had him check up some. Allow the 4 machine coming in here. We're at Next Gen Racing League here for the High Country Truckin Series presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. And you can see business is picking up front. Absolutely, 1 mile rodeo at about 100 some mile an hour riding that thing. Wow, around here, if you can hang on for 8 seconds of that, you're a bad dude. Right now, these guys, man, are hanging on up front. David has put that thing out front with a 25 machine. Behind him, Thomas Haley. Look at that number 4, Terry. He's trying to hang on, but don't count the number 24 out. Trying to bring the Mountain Dew machine back to the front. These guys awful dicey. 3 wide again. Hang on to it back there. You never know what's going to happen. But you can feel it. 15 to go. Oh, bumping and slamming each other. These guys are rubbing some paint off of it right now. As we got 15 to go now as they cross the line. Going to be less than 15. Time's running out. If you got what you got, run what you brung, because this is what you need right here. It is what it is. Folks, right now, it's going to be the end of it. As we're riding along here with Justin, he's trying to pull that machine up front. There you go, Terry sitting in the 5th spot. He's been very careful right now. I heard him shift, actually. Definitely having, oh, he's in the wall a little bit. That's going to lead to 24 there. Now, that's the thing we didn't think about is you can shift on this track. I don't know if it definitely helps you. I never did, but you can. Gateway is the only track that I ever shifted in. But right now, though, look at that. The number 4, that's the number 4 machine, and he's currently sitting in the 6th spot as the 24 went around him. The 99 right there sitting in the 4th. He's 1 place away from 3rd. As he's trying to close the gap in. We got a battle for the lead brewing up front here as David and that 25's got the 31 all over him. So we got one that's got the jiu-jitsu machine. The other one, well, he's got and they'll go door to door. He's got the slingshot. He's going to try a slingshot maneuver right here. Can't get it done quite yet. He's got to fall back in line as here we go. Lap 163 of 175 in the books. That's Danny Flynn right there. He's watching everything here transpire in front of him. He's about to have his hands full, though, with that 24, though. Justin behind him. We're going to see, man, if that guy can hang on to it. Because we still got a battle up front here. The 31 machine, well, like I said, he is definitely holding on to it. These boys are getting a little wrestly up front here. A little fight left in them. It's going to be about 10 laps to go when they cross the line this time by. Like I said, folks, keep in mind, lap 171, they cross the line with that. The caution comes out after it. It's over with. 4 to go. Oh, 25 got wiggly off the turn. That allowed the 31, the door open for him. He goes on the inside here. They'll go side by side. Will he be able to make the pass? We have enough momentum. The 24 takes over the third spot of the 3. He's coming back up there. He said, fellas, battle just a little bit longer. I'll be back up there. Hang on to it. Right now, though, time's running out for him. 10 to go here. As it cross the line, will be 9. Well, 31 thought about. And we ain't talked about it tonight, but the kick and bump and run could come into effect. I mean, you got to look. They are running here the short track. They're running slow enough speeds that could become a factor. Look at that 99 machine going up underneath the 3. He's going to try to take that spot away. As the 25 is just trying to hang on to it. Ever so slightly the 31. He understands he's got the 24 machine there. Justin running him down. Well, he's running down both of them up front here. So very good battle going on right now. Folks, hang on to it because it's a good one. Don't turn the dial. Don't turn the internet off. Don't do something because right now it's about to heat up. Lap 167 to 175. And wouldn't rule out a late great caution here because we've seen them. Right now, look at that closing rate. The 31's going to try on the high side. If he can get that door open, he might. He does. Drives it on the outside of the 25. He's got the preferred line, but he's bringing a 24 with him. And he does. With lap 168 to book, he took the preferred line right there, the high line. And the 24, well, we saw those two, man, was battling earlier on. 24-25. They are back side by side again. It's old Justin and David right there. Very good battling. I'll tell you what, Justin has had one of his races. If he can pull off this victory tonight, that'll be a win. If he can pull off the second place, I think that'd be a win. But either way, he wants to win. And right now, he's in position. He's just got to climb past that 31. Thomas Haley, though, whew, you know, he definitely going to be one that's going to be like, wow, you have got to be kidding if he pulls this victory off here. Get old David locking the tires up going in. So he's definitely smoking those brakes right now. Up front, though, it's not over with. They crossed the line. 5 laps to go here at New Hampshire. For the Next Gen Racing Country Truckin Series presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight. It has been a very, very exciting race so far. You know, some bumps and bruises along the way, but that's okay. It has definitely been one of those that's looking to drive the 24 gets. He'll go on the inside. He's going to try to put that Mountain Dew machine there as they come to the line off of the last turn. Well, it would be a drag race if it was that time, and it would have been the 24 at the line. Let's see if he'll outbrake him going into the turn. He's got to get that. Yep, he outbroke him right there and got the momentum going in. Boy, Justin takes the 24 machine to the point up front, and it puts the 31 behind him. Thomas right there in second. So Justin out front with that 24 Mountain Dew machine. Took it back to the top spot there over it. And old David, he's sitting back there. Now it's a good battle going on between Danny, Eric, and Terry back here. That's for the 5th, 6th, and 7th spot. All these guys back here are all nose to tail, running in a single file line there. That number 4 machine's looking very good in himself. Lap 172. Keep in mind, folks, the caution comes out at this point. It's over with. Winner be tonight would be Justin. So it's still anybody's ball game. We've seen what can happen so quickly here at this track throughout this entire race. Right now, good battle going on between these guys. That's for the 5th, 6th, and the 7th spot, respectively. Uh-oh, the 99 goes on the inside. He's going to take that 5th spot away very easily. Lap 173, 175 in the books. Closing the door on this one. Another chapter here at New Hampshire Speedway. As it looks like the 3's off the pace just a little bit. Hate to see that on his end. With a 9 truck, right there, Travis Smith. He's in the 4th place. Darrell Worley still sitting in 3rd. Thomas Haley in 2nd. As right now, that man in the 24 machine is just walking away. He's got almost a 2nd lead so far in the 24 truck. Awesome, man, to see what he's doing. as he's going to get the white flag this time by. As there's old Royce out there still. Hate to see what's happening to him. He got a lap down. He went into the pits for some reason early on. But look at that, Travis Smith in the 9 truck. Going to battle back up to 4th place. As they come across the line this time by, white flag in the air here. Folks, here we go. White flag one more time for the 24 truck up front. All he's got to do is hang on to that thing. Man, I tell you what, the 31 is trying to close in everything he can to get it there, but he's got to come through here one more time. Turn number 3 for the final time here tonight at New Hampshire. All he's got to do is hang on to it. Coming out of turn 4, the man's going to take the checker flag tonight. That man right there in the 24 Mountain Dew machine, Justin Rivert, took the victory here at New Hampshire Speedway with Thomas Haley sitting in 2nd. What a run. What a race. I mean, it was everything. Had some green flag pit stops, a lot of caution action, a lot of beating and banging out here. Wow, you got to love it, man. But that man, Justin, definitely was able to put this thing in victory lane. And, wow, you got to love it. All right, folks, we're going to bring up our 3rd place man, David Worley, tonight. Davis, Joe out of the booth, got a copy?
10-4, Joe, I got you.
I'll tell you what, David, right now, what a race. I mean, a big field here, short track. Definitely one of these tracks where you got to be very patient, especially with the big field. I mean, I know, you know, probably a lot of caution seems like. Hey, I've seen worse, seen less, but either way, a short track. I mean, we did see some green flag pit stops there. Saw a lot of great battling, but you was able to pull this thing home tonight, 3rd place. How's it feel?
Well, it feels pretty good. I don't think I had a truck as good as I finished. Had a chance to stay out there towards the end and take advantage of some other people's bad luck. So, pretty happy with the night. Pretty good way to start the chase off. So, yeah, I can't complain very much at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of the chase, you're definitely right there as we see the chart, man, being brought up there at the chase. We got a couple races to go here. We're going to crown a champ here in the Next Gen Racing League with the High Country Truckin Series presented by Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. So, hey, man, I tell you what, for hard-fought survival style race here tonight, you got anybody out there you want to thank? Did I lose you?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I said, well, for a high survival style race here tonight and all, for bringing it home in 3rd here, you got anybody out there you want to thank for it?
I want to thank all the guys that show up every week for this league. They're the reason why we do what we do. All the admins out there, and especially you for putting us out there on all the avenues you do. I mean, it's short track racing. Cautions happen. things happen. But all in all, I think it was a pretty decent race. So yeah, I mean, just thankful for everybody that comes out and races with us every week.
Absolutely. Well, and definitely you're right. Short track racing is one thing. You know, the big field, a lot of monster trucks out here, is what I call them. It was awesome. So again, congratulations on bringing that thing home in third place tonight.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's get down here. We'll talk to our second place man, Thomas Haley. Thomas, Joe out in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, Joe.
Well, I'll tell you what, Thomas, you battled all night long, up and down here. What is it was just a small track, huge field, one of these kind of big fight style tracks out there to kind of survive. But hey, you pulled it off, finished out here in second. How's it feel? How'd the truck feel out there tonight?
Well, honestly, man, we were pretty fast in practice, qualified fourth. And after that first caution, I got caught in the back. I think I went a lap down. Ended up getting my lap back, went lap down again, rode around in the back. But it was a lot of survival out here. Truck was a little tight, but I kept putting tires on it, and it ended up paying off there in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you did. You was able to battle back, like you said, you know, survive back up here, be able to put it back up front, and definitely, man, come home here in second place tonight. Hey, anybody out there you want to thank for it?
I thank the good Lord. I want to pray, you know, have a moment for all those people in Florida, you know, battling for everything they've ever worked for right now. I hope that, you know, God looks down on them, gives them peace. And I want to thank Justin and David, clean racing up front, man. Justin, he took home the win. He deserved it. A great race up there.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now, I'll definitely repeat on the sentiments that you just said right there. Definitely, man, want to keep the prayers and thoughts, man, of people down there in Florida, and especially the people who still are recovering from the other one there in Houston. So, like I said, we got it's thankful to be able to sit here and do what we do, to think about other people having a rougher night than we are. So again, even though it might have been a rough race that some might have seen upset, hey, there are some people tonight, man, having an even rougher time. So like you just said, again, congratulations on bringing that thing home in second place tonight, Thomas.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for what you do, and thanks for all the admins and the guys that put these races on.
Absolutely. All right, well, I'll tell you what, man, that's old Thomas. He pulled that thing in second place tonight here. We'll bring it on down here. I'm going to Victory Lane, talk to probably a happy guy, very tired guy, Justin in a 24 machine. Justin, it's Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Well, I tell you what, man, you battled all night long to bring that Mountain Dew machine to the front, and it was an eventful one from the start to the end here. One of these high-powered short-track races here at New Hampshire. Tell us, man, how your race went and how the truck was feeling all night long, because you're the winner here tonight in the Next Gen Racing High Country Truckin Series at New Hampshire.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was definitely a very, very eventful night. Had a couple of incidents there where I thought my night might have been ruined there a couple times, and just fought back. I got a couple of lucky breaks. You know, I thought probably had maybe a top 3-4 car, but could have caught a lucky break and just fought my way back up there. Got lucky there, and you know, drove as hard as I could there at the end, and luckily no caution came out. Gave me the chance to drive back up to the front after that part where I got a little bit loose there, coming off for 2, and just worked out in my favor.
Yeah, absolutely it did. I mean, you was able to bring that thing and power it back. You got a little loose out there, got back in the back right there towards the end, and we were watching. You was able to drive it back up to the front. Did you think you had a good enough truck there when you got loose and got back to about 5th place? Do you think you had a good enough truck to move back up front?
I knew I had the truck. I just didn't know if I had enough time to get there. I think there's only maybe 15 laps to go there, and definitely if a caution came out, I wouldn't have had enough time to get you back up to them. But luckily, I had enough time. Caution didn't come out, and I was able to get my way back up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, hats off to you tonight. You got anybody out there you want to thank for this awesome victory tonight?
Yeah, thank the series admins, Dirt, Mud, Dave, GM, Jags. I mean, without them, none of this is possible. So thank them for letting me race in this league and put on this great show for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, man, I want to congratulate you for the hard-fought victory here at New Hampshire's Motor Speedway for the High Country Truckin Series. It's presented by Next Gen Racing and Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet here tonight. Justin pulling that number 24 Mountain Dew machine out there in Victory Lane tonight. Congratulations again, Justin.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Alrighty. I'll tell you what, folks, man, what a race. Wow. We just saw right there, man, a huge field, 32-some trucks out here came out tonight, and it was awesome. A good, eventful race here at New Hampshire. Well, until the end, tomorrow night, check me out. I'll be guest commentating tomorrow night for Yellow Flag TV over at the Sim500 League. We'll be back here at OSR Network Tuesday night for the Racing for a Cause Truck Series Daytona. That's right, truck action again, Daytona, Tuesday night. So until then, from myself here at OSR Network and from the Next Gen Racing Series here, Joe White here up in the booth, y'all have a good night.